Hi, guys. My name is Joel Solomon. I'm your prosperity coach, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about my upcoming book, Infinite Love and Money. But first, the background. Many of you know, watched last week, saw that I was in Aruba. So this was a view that we had in Aruba at the Divi All Inclusive where we stayed. Beautiful beaches, turquoise waters, sandy beaches, really, really a fun experience, a dream life, as some would say. So let's talk about my upcoming book that Molly Singh and I have written called Infinite Love and Money. I'm really excited because over the next few months, we're going to be giving you a sneak peek at each chapter. And each week we'll be going through a chapter from the book, and I'm going to just lay them out to you right now. So money is about how to improve your relationship with money and how to improve your relationship with your partner with regards to money. So the first chapter is money personality types. And we created 7 money personality types, and we go through all the benefits of those money personality types, the attitudes, the mindset, and then if there's any reason why you might want to change that mindset, that personality type that you have. And we discuss why you may not have just one, you may have 2 or 3, and why they change over time in different circumstances. So that's chapter 1. We go into financial backgrounds and why it's really important to understand your financial background and your partners. And the next chapter is on emotions and how you respond to different words. For example, what is your emotional response to the word rich? One of my clients, when she was young, she was taken around to a really great neighborhood by her parents and shown some very large mansions, and her parents said, "You know where those rich bastards got their money?" A rhetorical question that was never answered. So what do you think her emotional response is to the word rich? And what is yours? So you can respond to this email and let me know. How do you respond to the word rich? Do you believe that people can be rich and spiritual? So respond to this video and this email with what is your emotional response or feeling when you hear the word rich? So that's chapter 3. Chapter 4, we go through some scenarios regarding to emotions and all these different words, these money related words, and the emotional scenarios that come up with and how you respond to them. The next chapter is ways to save. And we go through all the different ways to save, not invest. That's the next chapter. Chapter 6 is ways to invest. And we go through all those different types, including cryptocurrencies. Chapter 7 is your dreams and desires and how you can communicate your dreams and desires to your partner so you can achieve them quicker. And we actually go through various scenarios for dreams and desires as well. Then we talk about differences. You and your partner have differences. You were brought up differently. You weren't exactly the same in every single circumstance. And so how do you respond to these differences? And what we say in the book is differences are actually good. There's no harm in having differences. Then we talk about conflict and where conflict comes from. And next chapter, chapter 11, is how to recover and resolve from these conflicts. Chapter 12 is what's your credit score. Chapter 13, for those of you who have money, for those of you who have kids and money, we talk about your kids' money and what you should do. Should you provide a kid with an allowance? How about the use of credit? Should we use credit? Should we borrow? This is chapter 14. Should we use credit? And then we talk about budgeting. Where is your cash going? This is chapter 15. And then we have a concluding letter. The appendix is also really powerful. We have how to determine your money personality type. We also have how you can determine your financial freedom number, how to get there quicker. And we have in the appendix the budget game. So I'm going to be going through each of the chapters in detail. In fact, Molly Singh, my co-author, who is a master couples coach, university professor, and a Gottman's principal teacher, she and I are going to be going through each of the chapters together over the coming weeks. So we're going to be giving you a sneak peek at the book, and you'll get a glimpse into each of these chapters by video and conversation. And we'll be acting as if we're one of the couples in the book going through different scenarios. So I'm really excited. Let us know what you think about each of the videos and each of the chapters. And again, the book is coming out on May 14th, so just in a few weeks. Now, before I conclude, there was some of you had asked about how to calculate price targets. And for the stock I had talked about a few weeks ago. So here is my spreadsheet. I think I showed you the spreadsheet a few weeks ago, and I highlighted the company HONE. So price targets. How do you calculate price target? What we do is we calculate the 5-year high price to earnings ratio, the 5-year low price to earnings ratio, and then we look at what the company's going to earn in the next year. So 2022 is right now the next year. If you're watching this in 2022, we'd look at 2023. So Home is supposed to earn 95 cents. Now we also look at their book value, which is just their assets less their liabilities divided by the shares outstanding. So their book value is supposed to be $13.45. Now, historically, over the 5 years, it's been as high as 2.2 times that book value, the stock price, and 0.6 is the low. So we calculate 2.2 times the 13.45 is 29.6 as the high price that the company could be out over the next 18 months. And then we look at the low, $8.01. And then we look at PE. The high PE has been 18. You multiply that by the earnings, the E, and you get the price out to the end of 2022, 17.1. Same thing for the low, 11.6, you get $11. And then, so you see the high is 29.6 for book price to book value. The high for PE is 17. I use 25, a little bit weighted more towards the price to book value because this is a bank and banks valuations are based more on price to book than PE. And then on the low side, again, I weight it more to the 8.1 versus the 11. So here's the upside, 82% for Home, and the downside 38%, which gives us 2.1 times upside to downside. So you see here, Home right now is the 4th best on this spreadsheet, 82% upside. So before I conclude each week, I highlight a member of my network. This week, it's Chara Rodriguera. As many of you know, Chara and I created Peace and Prosperity Now, a 9-week course based on my last book, The 9 Money Rules. Chara is also a master mystical, magical meditation teacher. You go onto a website chara.tv, and you can get, or her YouTube channel, and get some amazing meditations. I know she has at least one free on her website. She's also a yoga teacher. She created the Dream Life program, the Optimal Life program. She also created Soul Path Yoga. And she recently wrote her 2nd poem book, Love. Checked it all out on her website, chara.tv. So thanks for watching. I believe in you.